So they'll be calling you a radical. So this great century of colonialism as imperialism, as we went through that great period post the war to end all wars of decolonization, of taking back the scumbag British Empire, and all that. This century, we reversed it all. And was it the British Empire? Well, the United States has become the British Empire. How did they do it? One by Jetstream, two by cable TV, Operation Foxconn News, CNN, the British invasion. They took over. Remember when they named Pierce Morgan to replace Larry? You think about that fucking Churchill bootlicker. Fucking Churchill, one of the most racist, evil, creepiest fuckers who ever fucking lived. So the imperialists are back. We are the imperialists. Us with our tax dollars. Stop blaming them in the Middle East. Stop blaming Tsar Poo-Poo. We empowered them. Who did that? Bush. Oh, bummer dumber in earnest. Trump, first Trump. Betrayer Biden. I don't know. You think about Biden. Do we call him bootlicker Biden? No, Biden, it's perfect, right? I don't know who coined the term Genocide Joe, because that's what the fuck he is. And as time looks back on the piece of shit, that's what he's going to be branded. Genocide Joe. Think about what's gone on the last 4 years. Ukraine? Well, the fucking Middle East of Eden. When they can snipe children in the fucking head. American kids who were born and raised in the U.S. who go over are now in the Middle East of Eden army fucking sniping fucking children in the head. With American taxpayer fucking. Now I want you to think about that here. Whoa. Whoa. So Tsar Poo-Poo, Tsar Putin, 25 years ago today. Remember this guy? Remember that guy? Out of nowhere, he just steps down, and Tsar Putin, if you believe he's a commoner from fucking St. Petersburg, I got a bridge in Brooklyn. Also, speaking of Brooklyn, remember one of his most evil acts? She was born and raised in Brooklyn. Remember, she was the journalist that was taking him on. What did he give himself for a birthday present? He shot her in cold blood in fucking broad daylight. I see another plane accidentally on purpose went down. Another anti-Putin just fell off a balcony having his coffee. He was drinking out of a Bechtel mug. So Tsar Poo-Poo, 25 years, the Putin regime. That's not a president. That's a czar. That's a royal. That's a monarch. I've been over there lots of times, in Eastern Europe, and it's like this. Here you are in Eastern Europe. Every Russian I've ever asked if they're on this side of the line, the Budapest line. You know about the Budapest line. It's right in downtown Budapest. And this side, the statue of Reagan is standing there, facing the statue of Tsar Poo-Poo. The line. Every time I'm on this side of the line, I've asked anybody from Russia, and I've come in contact with a lot of Russians in my life, the old back to the USSR. You like Putin? Fuck no, I hate fucking Putin. You're on this side of the line. You like Putin? No, fuck, no. It's like this. You like Tsar Putin? These are Russian citizens. Fuck no, I can't stand the fucker. That fucker looted the country, fucking destroyed it, fuck, blah, 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 blah. Boom. Shot in cold blood in the middle of fucking daylight. That's a woman journalist. You like Putin? Man on the street? Oh, I hate fucking Putin. Bloop. Old friend, fucking plane crashes. You like Putin? Drinking coffee. Pushed off a fucking balcony. Jump off a balcony. You like Putin? Mystery illness. You like Putin? Into the gulag, fucking dead. You like Putin? Oh, I love fucking Putin. I remember being out at the Spiral Jetty. I was going to go up there this morning. I almost did. And it was some young people. Well, they weren't that young, in their 40s from, in fact, holding up that picture frame. My frame that I plastered, I used to carry that around and have people hold it up and take their picture in it. Really great guy. And they were from Russia. And lived there their whole lives and still live there. And should have heard that conversation about Tsar Poo-Poo. Whoa, they're going, oh, that fucker's so fucking. I said, you can't stand, no, fuck no, you can't fucking voice your opinion. You can't say anything. You can't even do it on an American podcast or whatever. 25 fucking years of his fucking reign. He's an imperialist. But who's empowered him? The United States. Now, let's go back to the Bush-Cheney fucking regime. Which, by the way, did they win? Come on, man. I don't believe people don't even talk about that. Remember 2000? Remember that? And their reign of fucking terror. Wolfowitz, Bremer, Judy from the New York fucking Times, the BBC just pulled their strings and fucking destabilized the Middle East. Fucking what a quarter century of imperialism. Now I want you to Google imperialism. Just Google the word. It shows a picture. Cecil Rhodes. I'm a Rhodes Scholar, by the way. Wanted by Jesse, the British. Oh boy. I thought that was England. I mean, what they did over there. Didn't we have a Revolutionary War fighting against these imperialists? This is the United States. I think people forget this, and this needs to be repeated to all young people. You need to send this out. If you got a young person or whatever, you need to put this out. You know, I think they've forgotten. When we were young, we got it. We knew. Our parents knew. Our grandparents knew. Fucking the Royals, they hated the fucking Royals. Winston Churchill, fucking living fucking drunk, wasted, that fucking racist, fucking imperialist rat. When he's in the White House, right out of Franklin Roosevelt Jr.'s book. At night, we'd go down in the basement, and they'd be drinking. You know, of course, when wasn't he drinking? This is a quote from the book. Well, you know, Winston, this is his father, Franklin Roosevelt, talking to Winston. You know, when this war's over, there'll be no monarchies. We are ending all imperialism, all monarchies. They're done. It's over. You're flying right in the face of Mother Old England. But I know if we don't go along with you and play with you and agree with you, we're going to go down the same way our cousins went in Russia. You know, they're three cousins. They were all three cousins. You know, they're Queen Victoria's fucking clan. You know, go back to Waterloo. You know, and Rothschild's fucking carrier pigeon. I mean, my God. But this is the United States, and you need to send this out to everybody and make people understand in this country. We had a Revolutionary War against those people. We're not Europe. We're not the Middle East. We're the United States. We're a melding pot. We don't base our politics, our philosophies, our strengths, our ways based on ethnicity, on bloodlines, on skin color, on sexuality. No, this is the melding pot. This is the melding pot from give us your tired, give us your hungry, give us your fucking. I mean, this is all encompassing. I mean, this is a complicated, diverse fucking soup. No, we're not Europe. We're not the fucking Middle East. This is the United States. And we've been infiltrated by a group of imperialists that think their ethnicity, their some kind of bloodline. Remember, we were fucking anti-bloodline. Look, you're born into it. You're not your parents. You're surely not your fucking grandparents. You're from every corner of the fucking world here. We are based on your own merits, not your inherited fucking wealth. I mean, that's what this country is, the great American experiment. But it's been hijacked and taken over. And look, we have this country has completely been imperialized by a fucking group. I mean, it's unbelievable that we've allowed this. When we are we're fucking 335 million fucking people. You know, look what happened in this century. This is where it started. This is exactly where it started. Tsar Poo-Poo. Remember? Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that fucking wall. That was just 89, so just 10 years later. You know, they create the vacuum, they fill the vacuum. You know, in Russia, they passed out the vouchers. You know about the vouchers? So what happened, you know, it was completely state-run. You know, everything was owned by the state. So you're going to switch that to free market capitalism? So who owns it? The people. So they passed out vouchers to every citizen. Well, what did the oligarchs do? They went around and bought up their vouchers for chump change. They bought all the vouchers and cannibalized the country. The average standard of living for the average person in Russia is one like this. Well, the whole world has. Well, I shouldn't say the whole world. The great imperialists here have. The great imperialists there have. You know, the standard of living in Europe's went, why? Because they don't have a military. I mean, it's simple like when you're in Austria, you know, or you're in Europe, you know, and I remember talking to the president of Austria, toe-to-toe, face-to-face, with freedom. And him telling me, well, the difference in here is you in the United States are afraid of your government. Us as government, we're afraid of our own citizens. We listen to them. They don't have a military war pig. They're not imperialist. The United States has turned into Great Britain this century. We are the British Empire. Cecil Rhodes. Why would we not form secret societies to take back what is ours? For we are anointed by God. Now, didn't we have a revolutionary war against those people? Didn't we fight against representation without, taxation without representation on balcony? You think we're so heavily, it's like this, we were talking, you know, this is a big deal, because I'm getting ready to turn 65 years old. And so many people, because what's happened under Ed Rand Greenspan, who hijacked the Fed, cut the rate, fucking inflate gate, fucking 25 years of inflation. So property tax is destroying fucking older people. Because what happened, 65% of people over the age of 65 years old live on less than $16,000 a year. You heard me right. That's a fact here. They worked hard, paid off their fucking house, fucking, they still can't live because of property tax. Property taxes under the fucking Trump regime and the old Biden. Now, remember, Trump was president already. What did he do? Cut taxes? Well, he ran debt. Debt. Will he be different this time? We'll see. So, Oppie dropped. So, property tax. Do you know property tax in the United States on average has doubled in the last fucking 8 years? Doubled. So, how about insurance? Do you know insurance has doubled? Fucking, who owns all the big insurance companies? Warren fucking scumbag Buffett. Geico! Fucking think about these fucking rats. Now, get out your pencil and start doing the math. So your house is paid for. You're retired. You don't have much money. You're going to go on your Social Security that you paid for. That's your money. And you're living in your home. And you're between property tax and just in a modest fucking home, your property tax insurance are $600, $700, $800, $900 a month. I mean, eating up your whole fucking chunk of your fucking money. I mean, and it's been debated for years. Once you turn 65, they should get rid of property tax. I mean, it's unbelievable what they're doing. It's such hardcore abuse to the fucking people. I mean, and the kick-out rate. You remember insurance companies used to be heavy regulated. And the kick-out rate was 99 point some on percent. They deregulated it. The kick-out rate is, think about how much insurance you pay in your lifetime. Get out a pencil. Your home insurance, your car insurance, your business insurance, and start fucking doing the math. And this is without the power of compounding. This is without fucking opportunity costs. This is without fucking time value of money. You know, of course, they've slashed the rate so much. You know, older people used to put their fucking savings in the bank and draw. Well, what are you going to get? Fucking 3%? Well, there for a long time, it was fucking 1%. You know, it's up to 3 or 4% now, but you could, I mean, the average rate historically was 7.14 for all those years. You know, the rule of doubling, people could live off their savings, and not now. Not now. This is great imperialist era. We've created billionaires all over. I don't think people, and you need to send this out to your young people. Billionaires were taboo in this country when we grew up. You grew up, my generation, you grew up in the 60s and the fucking 70s and or the 80s because our parents and our grandparents went through the Great Depression. They knew what poverty. I mean, I was thinking about this last night out here in Western Weaver County where I grew up, and there were all these beautiful Victorian homes all over, just beautiful, and they were completely in Art Deco decay. Fucking cows roaming through them. And when I was a little boy out here on the fucking Western landscape, and I used to wander, go walk right through them, fucking whatever, and I'm like, what happened? I used to think to myself when I was a little boy, what the fuck happened? And then it took, you know, wasn't that long. I got a little older and I realized, oh, the Depression happened. You know that the government was so ruthless and so evil during the Great Depression. Everybody lost it. The government took their fucking homes. People couldn't pay their fucking taxes, so they had to abandon their fucking homes. I mean, it's disgusting. But we fought back. We raised the tax rate on billionaires into the 90% in the 70s. Fuck, tax rate on corporations was 65%. Just didn't party like it's 1999, Czar Putin. You know the tax rate on corporations was in 1999 in the United States of usury? 39.6%. You know what the tax rate was on the 1%? 40-some odd percent. You know what it is now? 0. So what did Trump do in his first presidency? Saved by 0. He cut the tax rate basically to 0 on fucking corporations. Well, that's a big fucking flow that fucking went out of. How did he replace that? Well, he said he was going to replace it with tariffs. But what did he do with tariffs? Tariffs is an old left broad base Hamiltonian thing. What did he do with the tariffs? He used tariffs as a weapon. He sure didn't put tariffs on his fucking, once you start wearing them Trump girl shoes. His wife's, his daughter's fucking stuff made in China, their clothing fucking lines, he didn't tariff them. I mean, the only way tariffs work is they're broad base, and then you go across the fucking board on everything. Now, will he be different this time? Well, I see that his team has already made a proposal to Putin. You can look it up. This is reported by the right-leaning fucking Hill. Now, what was the proposal to end the fucking war in Iraq by Trump? The proposal, Trump's team is being reported, that the proposal was to ceasefire over, back out Putin. And what did the Ukrainians give up? They agreed to not go into NATO for 20 years. Now that sounds like a hell of a proposal. That's better than any proposal fucking Biden ever fucking gave. And of course they rejected it. It sounds like a pretty left-leaning thing. Now will Trump be different this time? Well, you know, after the 2 assassination attempts, I think he is different, but we'll see. Who knows? We know he's been nothing but a liar his whole life to get whatever he wants. Has he lied to the, you know, this far right? Of course he has. He lies to everybody. Will King Musk and him have a fucking lover's quarrel and break up? Trump never stays loyal to anyone. You know, so who knows? So, you know, Lord Bezos, Lord Musk, Lord Gates, this has all been created this fucking century. I remember in New York all those fucking years when they're building Barclays Center. Remember that dude and his entourage? He would walk around. Well, that's how he got his money. Buying up the vouchers and fucking the life. What they've done globally too. Well, it's the United States and which has spilled over to other countries, the imperialists and Russia, the 2 superpowers. What took down back to the old USSR? This is Gorbachev's words. The invasion of Afghanistan and the nuclear singular meltdown at Chernobyl. What took down the old USA, which is now America? It's like night and day what it was in Let's Party Like It's 1999 till now. It's imperialized by these same fucking imperialists that we had a revolutionary war against. Fucking taxation without representation. Look where our money's going to, the Middle East of fucking Eden, to perpetuate this fucking, that ain't a war. It's so, And it's important because there is a fucking underswell happening. And, oh, you don't think Kevin Blanch's knows? Oh, fuck. My fucking path of activism is so long and deep and stoic. Fucking YouTube does about that much for it. I can feel it and I can sense it. You have all these young, incredible, brilliant fucking activists that took onto the campuses and took to the streets this year. That Genocide Joe, whenever, that will be the label of fucking Biden. He's going to be labeled as one of the most hated presidents in human history. Now, not only that, he signed Price Anderson back in it. One day you'll realize the top of the heap on fucking social repression. All repression is nuclear energy. Which first, the nuclear chicken or the egg? Fucking, and he perpetuates that fucking lie. Billions and trillions. He become the biggest pro-nuclear president in history this summer when he signed into law. Fucking, of course, they would have vetoed it. Bernie voted against it. Where's my Bernie Sanders? By the way, Bernie Sanders predicted every bit of this. So did Albert Einstein. Oh, Biden betrayed us radically. And anybody that doesn't, the Democratic Party has turned into the imperialist war pig party from hell. The parties they're flipping right before your eyes. Are the Republicans becoming the party of the working class? Well, that's who just put Trump into fucking office. Will Trump fucking understand that? Well, he can't ever run again. Trump can do whatever the fuck he wants. But remember, Trump always claimed to be the peace activist. Trump always claimed to be the anti-nuclear. Well, his 4 years, he sure wasn't that. He perpetuated nuclearism. He gave a pork out the yin-yang. Fucking perpetuated these lies. Will he be different this time? The people that put him in office, you're seeing this switch. The Democrats have become the fucking party of war pigs. Who did that? Obama. Kissinger's pump, Obama. And I voted for Obama the first time. Remember he won a Nobel Prize for Peace? One of the greatest landslide fucking elections in fucking history. Do you know he had 60 Senate seats to 40? 60 to 40 Democrats fucking. Remember, the Democrats were so vile and pissed off at Wolfowitz, Bremer, Judy, New York Times, fucking all the fuck Bush, Cheney. The referendum was the fucking lies of Iraq. Everybody knows. You all like you don't know. As the cancer slowly grows, la la la. I mean, what he could have did. And by the way, I love Cornel West. I missed him when he spoke here at Weber. I love Cornel. I fucking love Cornel. He's one of the true great, brilliant minds of our fucking time. And he spoke here at Weber, but I was in Europe at the time, protesting out the IAEA in Europe, and he calls us out fucking perfectly. You know, he called it out Obama on day fucking one. He says, what was his great line? This is Cornel West, I think, day one of when Obama was let. He says, no, you're missing this. You know, and he was right. He is nothing but a charismatic version of American exceptionalism. That's what this has turned into. You know, and so this is the fucking country of diversity. Give us your tired, give us your huddled masses. Fucking, this country is a melting pot. This is unlike any other country on the fucking planet. Fuck, we have everything ever, and we're letting a group fucking take us over in this fucking country that is based on ethnicity, old world order. That's exactly what we fought the British Empire over. The old fucking Church of England. Remember, all the original fucking politicians were fucking dyers. Fucking, they didn't. Wasn't it Jefferson said that fucking the root of all evil is organized religion? It is done in the name of blood. I mean, we're the anointed ones from God. What? What a fucking sin. What did Obama do? He betrayed us. He perpetuated these fucking, that fucking, Iraq, and I knew this from day one. I'm fucking going crazy. It was nothing but destabilize the Middle East. Had nothing to fucking do with 9/11. Zero. They were Saudis. Then we go to 3/11, Fukushima. I mean, what a fucked up fucking thing. Tsar Poo-Poo has been in power for 25 fucking years. That's not a president. That's a czar. That's a king. Is he the lines of fucking... I mean, we go back to the Bolsheviks. I mean, here we go. We go back to them. You know, you ever listen to Trotsky fucking speak? Whoa. Trotsky to the head. Then they find Stillman. Lenin, they systematically Stalin was so fucking evil. Oh, fuck was he evil. He systematically killed them all. I mean, it was not communism in Russia. It was militarism. And that's exactly what was fucking... I remember Trump saying that he wanted to have a May Day parade. Whoa, fuck. I mean, he speaks out of... Trump goes like this. He speaks with four tongues because, you know, he called the military suckers and losers, but then he wants a May Day parade. I mean, he's a dichotomy, ain't he? I mean, he's... Well, I don't think he's well, but we'll see what happens. The very working class are putting... Look, there's an undercurrent going in this fucking country. And I feel it, I see it. There's a group of young activists out there. They're young, they're brilliant, they're dynamic, they're smart. Fucking that has been born because of what happened this year on the university campuses. I mean, I left. I was the guy at the #1 school in the country, the number one test. I went rogue because I know they've been taken over and cannibalized. They've infiltrated every fucking aspect of our culture, taken over the fucking media. Oh my God, they're disgusting. You go clear back to 9/11. I mean, you go back to her from the New York Times. It's like, it popped up the other day. MSNBC. Oh my God, they're so evil and so sick. Morning Joe, you do know his path. Wasn't he the congressman from Florida? Whoa, fucking look into it. Whoa. The neocon? The pro-war drum beater? Whoa. I mean, don't you love how they fucking turn, you know, now there's Democrats on the fucking Senate floor giving fucking one of the greatest war criminals in human history a standing ovation. So the Republicans, of course, are trying to fill the fucking void. Now, you got this fight going inside the Republican Party. You got the fucking neocon fucking Orange Jesus is coming back, fucking, you know, versus, you know, what a fight's going to be inside that party. We'll see who wins out. But you got these special interests in these PACs that are fucking funding and fucking puppeteering. It takes a lot of guts to stand up to them. You know, we'll see how it plays out, but there's an undercurrent going on in this fucking country with incredible young activists. And by the way, Albert Einstein fucking predicted every fucking bit of this. So did Bernie Sanders. So did Lewis Strauss. I mean, unbelievable. This anti-imperialist country that was founded, I mean, you go clear back to the Civil War. What do you think that was all about? You know, they don't even call it the fucking Civil War in Europe. They teach it as the Textile War. Now, who funded that? This is a dichotomy that has been fight over this great American experiment that's gone off the fucking rails this century. Tsar poo-poo, fucking the regime. I mean, is it pop, oppie dropped? I mean, they had no business dropping those bombs on fucking Japan. None. Hoover had it fucking all negotiated. And by the way, Hirohito, he says, leave the oldest royal family in history, which is related to fucking Yoko Ono, John Lennon blown away. What else I have to say? It's the oldest monarch, and leave it in power. That was negotiated. If we don't drop it, the war's over. They left him in power anyway. He lived in New York City, so it's like Boo Paul Anderson. You know, warrants all over. Where do the fucking war criminals fucking live? They live in New York City, in Manhattan. I mean, what have we turned into? This is all this. I mean, my God. They had no business dropping that. I'll be dropped. Don't you fucking go into Korea and turn it into a kitchen called hell. Murder, rape. No wonder they fucking hate us. Fucking went out to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Kissinger, Cambodia. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Hell no, we won't go. We burned our drugs. We took the country back. Remember the fucking 1970s? We took the country back. Tax rate, 90-something%. That's the only way you check these billionaires in this unchecked power. That's the only way. And we did it. Fuck, if you were fucking flaunting your money, look at me, I'm a fucking, you know, the bloodlines, I'm this, that, fuck. People would spit at you in this country. People hated the fucking... I mean, you were flaunting, bling-blinging like, look, oh, fuck. Remember the broad-based tariffs all over this country? Everybody drove an American-made car. Everybody. GM. Remember the WPA hired artists. And then they went to work for GM and fucking thing. And remember the fucking beauty of the automobile? I mean, cars are up in the United States 8,000% since 1980. The population... Remember Claire Patterson and his lead and their fucking lies? Remember Fukushima and their fucking... When they can cover up Fukushima. I mean, it's their greatest tool. Price Anderson, the pork just fucking flows. Tsar Putin, this is how this fucking nightmare started. The United States, will we take it back? Well, you know, I'm getting older, but I ain't that fucking old. Out in the street, that's where we used to meet. You know, Trump's useful idiots fucking ruined that. I think, personally, I believe that there can be a lot of mad, be careful what you ask for, because I think Trump is going back to his registered Democrat fucking roots. I'm starting to see it already. Now, he's getting older. He can't run again, you know, and he's an old man. Not fucking very good. I mean, he's old. Well, we saw, and Biden never changed. Biden was always a war pig. You know about the, you know, go back. It's amazing to me because it was the black vote that put him in office. Look what you know what he used to call those people? You know, he's the guy that fucking came up with the privatizing prison and the fucking maximum fucking minimum fucking sentencing. That was Biden. I mean, it's unbelievable. The very people, well, look at Trump. The very people, we'll see, but this Congress makes law. Now, I predict that the Putin regime is going to end. I think so much carnage. But you think about what's gone on. What did Biden do? Biden just shoveled the money to perpetuate, because this is the mentality that's running this country. Just keep killing and killing and killing, wiping out all these people because they're not us. You know, we're the what the fuck? You know how many fucking, we lost 55,000 men in the United States in Vietnam. How many were killed over there? Oh, fuck, God only knows. You know how many fucking soldiers have been lost, have killed, of Russia and Iraq? And they conscript them. Come on, boy, let's go. You think they want to go? You like Putin? No, I fucking love Putin. I mean, when he's using North Korean fucking soldiers in there? Are you kidding me? It's the United States that's funding. It's been proven that the fucking military industrialized fucking war pig complex, beware, it's been proven. It's been proven that the military hardware, that's the missiles that are being used, the drones are being used on the Russian side, are made in the United States. The military industrialized war pigs have both sides. It's disgusting. What's going on in the Middle East? Biden just shoveled here. That's why Biden, well, the Hollywood elites, George Clooney crowned Kamala Harris Queen Kamala and forced him out. I mean, what's happened to the Democrats? They're the P. Diddy fucking woke freak show. They're imperialist war pigs from hell. Completely the who did that? Obama did that. Biden fucking doubled down. The Republican Party, well, that's where Trump, the Republicans, they know they totally rejected the Bush-Cheney war pigs. They hate them. Trump used to go off on 9/11 saying the invasion of Iraq was the biggest mistake in fucking world history by the United States. He just rip it. He'd go off on Bush-Cheney. He used to rip Wolfowitz. Bremer just go off. They were Saudis. They were sad. Remember those days when he was the registered Democrat? He's always claimed to be the peace activist. He's always claimed to be the anti-nuclear. Now, he did mention Fukushima on Joe Rogan. Nuclear warming. I mean, those are words right out of Kevin Blanch's mouth. What will he do? Well, what will his Congress do? I'll tell you what, because in Congress, it's only a 2-year fucking stint. These bootlickers in Congress, they don't fucking start to fucking reject the imperialism and go along with the fucking peasants and the working class. They're going to get fucking all voted out so fast, make your heads. You'll see a landslide in 2 fucking years. So either they pivot fucking now, and this party goes like this, and the Republican Party becomes the party of environment, becomes the party of the working class. Of course it can happen. It's happened before in this fucking country. Well, the Democrats, they need to redefine themselves. They're so fucked up. They went into this P. Diddy fucking woke fuckingism, imperialist, look at me, bling, 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 fucking Oprah bullshit. Here's Oprah. I'm building fucking schools for underprivileged in Africa when she's walking over the dead bodies in fucking Chicago. Fucking look at her house in Hawaii next to Zuckerberg's, next to fucking Larry L. I mean, it's disgusting. Zuckerberg, I mean, these imperialists, Lord Zuckerberg, Lord Musk, Lord Gates, which none of them invented anything. Fucking born at Los Alamos, fucking Lord Bezos, King Musk. I mean, it's unbelievable. Musk didn't invent fucking Tesla. It's all old world money. This country of this fucking century, I don't think people are paying attention, has been imperialized. And we have been turned into the old, we're the British Empire. That's exactly who we are. In the old British Empire, those old lines are running this fucking country. The very people we had a revolutionary war, and everybody in this country, just up until this century, understood that. My generation, fuck our parents' generation, our grandpa, they hated monarchy. I remember when I was a little boy, the Japanese monarchy oh my God, people would just go off. I remember when John Kennedy's wife just ripped the Queen. Just fucking called her every name in the fucking book. Winston Churchill. That racist piece of shit. Franklin Roosevelt's Winston. There'll be no monarchies. Let me tell you, Winston. I went to London when I was an 11-year-old boy. I saw Queen Victoria. I hated the old witch. There is nothing more quintessentially American to hate the fucking English fucking royal family. And he quoted fucking Abraham Lincoln. He quoted fucking Alexander Hamilton. He quoted fucking Teddy Roosevelt. Here's Trump saying he's going to take Canada. Well, didn't Teddy want to do that after he went into Cuba in his Rough Riders? And remember the Queen? People don't realize there's tanks and cannons all set up on the fucking Canadian border. The Queen sent her fucking troops. That wasn't that long ago. They play long ball. Why would we not form secret societies we are anointed by fucking God to take back what is rightfully ours. They never honored that Revolutionary War. These fucking monarchs, they fucking changed their names and laid in the grass and played long ball. The Tsar Putin. That's where this started. 25 fucking years. What a century. We'll see how Trump handles it. Is he different this time? Well, we'll see what Congress. There's an upswelling going in. And pop, a drop, they never fucking stop. Don't you go to fucking Korea and turn it into a kitchen call. Hell. Went to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Kissinger, Cambodia. Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. We burned our draft cards. We said, fuck you, we won't care. And we threw these fucking old world order fucking imperials the fuck out. Get on your ship and go back. This is the melding pot. We take our tired, we take the hunger, we take the underprivileged, we take everybody into this fucking country. This is a melting pot. We're not Europe. We're not bloodlines. We're not everything. We're everybody and everything. We represent all people, all faith, all ethnicities are equal here. That is our birthright. We're not based on our bloodlines, our ethnicity, our religious belief system, our sexuality. Oh, fuck no. This is the United States of America. Now it's America, the old United States. Imperialism. Will we take it back? Will we take it back? Hell no, we won't. We burned our draft cards, put the tax rate up on 90%, till fuck you get out. We had peace, we had prosperity, we had sexuality, we had happiness. Look what people look like in the 70s. Look what the music, the 70s and the 80s and the fucking... Then the gift that keeps on giving. I did not inhale. I did not... Inflate gate. Fucking drop the rate, fucking... Ayn Rand, Greenspan. Science fiction, economics, fucking... I did not inhale. Fucking... Remember in the 1990s, Bill Clinton went to the GOP, the moral majority, Dennis Hastert. Look what he's in for. And says we need to downsize the military. The fucking debt is going from $3 trillion to $4 fucking trillion. The GOP, okay. And they did. Then the gift that keeps on giving. 9/11. They were Saudis. Went off to Iraq to Dick Cheney, Wolfowitz, Bremer, fucking New York Times, fucking a big old fucking sack. $100 bills trucked to fucking Switzerland. Obama says we're going to out those. Oh, fuck, he got schooled up. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban, 5,000 Taliban. Life, liberty, firstborn, 22 a day, 22 a day, 22. The carnage and the fucking lies, which these are Trump's words. Fucking not my one on the fucking carnage of fucking Iraq. Fucking oligarchs make it rain. Fucking in Ukraine using United States taxpayer fucking tax the future, get to my friends, GOP. Remember when the GOP used to be about fiscal responsibility? Tax the future, get to my friends. Capitulated with what's going on in the Middle East of Eden? I think so. I think there's a groundswell. I think everybody in their gut is so fucking violated. Everybody, and fucking what Biden did, and I think you can prove it by the election. That's why the fucking old school Democrats wouldn't vote for him. They stayed home. They're like, fuck Genocide Joe. That's exactly who he is. He'll be viewed as one of the worst presidents in the history of the fucking country. Rightfully so. You know, what did he do? Now, what was Trump's first fucking term? What did he do? Rent debt? Got taxed. He didn't do nothing. We'll see this time. Tsar Putin? I believe that he's coming to the end of his fucking regime. I think people are sick of it. The imperialist fucking, it's always been like this. The United States has always fought back. And I don't believe in violence. I do not believe in violence. There's a lot of beautiful young activists out there all over college campuses that fucking are being born and emerge. Of course, you're not going to see it on the mainstream media. The imperialists own the fucking media. How did they do it? One, by Jetstream, two, by cable TV, Operation Foxconn News, CNN, fucking Pierce Morgan on CNN. Oh, fuck. They fired Dan Rather for calling George W. Bush a fucking draft dodger when George W. Bush was a draft dodger, and then he gets in bed. The lies of Afghanistan and Iraq, the chickens are coming home, or speaks. And we'll see how Trump fucking plays it, but he's already made that offer. That's more than fucking Biden ever fucking made. Biden just perpetuated what Biden did. Oh, fuck. What the Democrats fucking did. Whoa. They turned themselves into the imperialist fucking bootlicking war pigs that they are. And what did the fucking right do? The radical right?